Dale Sumner is a composer. So, Dale, what's the best time to involve someone such as yourself?
The best time to involve me in or a composer in the filmmaking process would be at script stage. Script's been written, you're assembling your team, so it's a good time to organise a post-production team, involve your composer, so you can sit down and talk about the kind of style, the kind of mood, the kind of feel you're looking for in your film.
And what's the best way to use the composer's contribution?
It's a difficult one because the relationship between a music composer and a director is a little bit different to other people within the filmmaking production. So there has to be a lot of trust. The best way to utilise a composer is to allow them some freedom to explore the film without giving too much direction at the start. By all means, you're going to have the director will have his or her vision and the kind of sound they're looking for. But yeah, it does help to allow the composer some sort of freedom and then to start fine-tuning it. Personally, for me, I like the combination of you tell me what you want, I'll tell you what I think will work, and meeting somewhere in the middle. That's a good collaborative process.
And how does music or the composer manage the audience experience of the film?
Well, the composer has to take into account the scene they're working on. Obviously, overall as well, the actual tone of the movie. I mean, for example, you're not going to want heavy metal music across a love story where there's that kind of emotion. So, yeah, it depends entirely on things like the dialogue. Dialogue is always the key thing. You have to pay a particular attention to that. Ideally, the best way to manage it is for the viewer to walk away having enjoyed the experience, but not really remember anything about the music.
And how do you personally go about scoring a movie?
For me, I like to watch the film 2 or 3 times before I actually sit down and actually do anything with it. Walk away, think about it. Sometimes I can pick up some ideas from the first viewing, but I tend to sort of try and steer away from that and give myself just a chance just to have a listen to it. It depends entirely on time. If you're on a really tight budget, tight time frame, then you've got to get going straight away and hit the floor running. If you've got the luxury of a bit of time, then yeah, I'd like to have that just to digest the film so I can get it right. Having said that, as you start working on a film, no matter how many times you see it, it's not until you start playing the same scene over and over again, you start to get different things. So,
Dale, thank you very much.
thank you.